Yo, the CM Punk brand is back in the motherfucking building. I'm here to drop a rant, a Velvet Sky rant, and a TNA rant, and a WWE rant, and both companies rant. Like, fuck it, man. I'm going in. Okay, Velvet Sky. Let's get it. Okay, TNA has released it, Velvet Sky, on July 26th. My comments and my opinions on that is they made a bad move. TNA been making shitty ass, sucky ass moves for the past couple months or couple weeks now. The only thing they did good was get Brooke Tessmacher the belt, which I think is a hell yeah. Can't get ass-tastic. So, yeah, that's the only thing they did right so far. Some people say Austin Aries, they did a good job by giving him the belt. Some say they did a good job by giving Zema Ion the belt. But the only thing they did good was give Brooke Tessmacher the Knockouts title. The thing about it is TNA is letting their divas go, or Knockouts, whatever the fuck they want to call them. Just like WWE is letting go of their divas. Now, we all know about Gail Kim versus Karma, aka Awesome Kong back in the day. They had one of the best matches possible in Divas history besides Trish and Lita. Besides them two. They tore the house down. We all know Trish and Lita are the two greats of WWE. Nobody can hold a candle to them. Trish is a 7-time women's champion. Nobody can touch that in WWE. Nobody. Maurice. She was a former Divas champion. The longest Divas reigning champion. Nobody can touch that. The thing is that when you talk about Gail Kim and you talk about Karma or VK Awesome Kong, you think real women's wrestling. We don't get to see that. The only reason why people watch wrestling is to see the women. I hope that's why y'all watch wrestling, to see the women. But who knows? People watch them to watch dudes wrestle all damn day. We barely get divas. So, I mean, what's the fuck the use is, you know? It's just, they release Velvet Sky. That's a bad move, TNA. Bad move. Just like they released it, Angelina Love not too long ago. They released her around 4th of July. They released her. Now, 3 weeks to 2 weeks later, it's now Velvet Sky. Like, what is TNA thinking? Like, are they dumb? Are they on crack? What's going on? You know? It's just, I don't really get this. It's so sad and so pitiful that they releasing all these women who got potential, who's sexy, who looks good, and who kind of got in-ring skills and who are developing. You can't even say that Angelina Love developed because she was a 5-time Knockouts champion. That's a fact. We ain't gonna see her no more because you know why? TNA wasn't using her right. So she asked for her release. Just like Velvet Sky asked for her release yesterday, July 26th. She asked for her release. She got it. She said she wanted to thank the fans, thank Vince Russo for believing and just hoping that the beautiful people for a great run. I think that this all is a bunch of shit. They letting go divas left and right. They ain't doing no better. Like, WWE ain't doing no better. Karma was the best thing WWE has ever done. She could have dominated that whole damn division if she wanted to. It could have been a 5 to 6 woman handicap match. 6-on-1 handicap match. Karma would have knocked all their asses out. Say I'm lying, folks, but you know it's the truth. But the thing is, it's sad, it's pitiful, it's disgusting that we don't get to see women wrestling like that. But women's wrestling was built on self-empowering women, you know? You know, it's just sad that women's wrestling came to this. Back in the day, I know people will remember this. You had mud fight wrestling matches with divas. You used to have pillow fights. You used to have, you know, all types of crazy shit. Pillow fights, mud wrestling, bra and panty matches, the whole 9 yards. You had it. Now what you get is a shitty matter of fact, fuck it, no, don't say 5. You get a 2-minute diva match at best. You get a 2-minute diva match. Why the fuck do people get 2-minute diva matches? Don't TNA and WWE, don't we, the fans, the real fans, the grown-ups, deserve to see sexy women? It's cool to see dudes wrestle every now and then, but the reason why I watch now is to watch the women. I want to see some ass. I want to see some titties. I want to see some girls' pussies. I want to see Velvet Sky grind her pussy on the second rope. I want to see Angelina Love point her ass and tell everybody to kiss it. Sure, baby, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? And every man in the world would do it. Hands down. You know what I'm saying? But what do we get? We get these 2-minute diva matches from both sides. Just like tonight's Impact. You get Mickie James, you get Tara, and you get Gail Kim, and you get Madison Rayne. What do you get? Do you get any, oh, get on the second rope and grind? No. That match lasted a good 3 minutes. 3 fucking minutes of back and forth. No finishers was hit. No nothing that I recall. But the rest of the matches, we didn't even get no segments. All we got was that portion, 3 minutes, and that was it. The next divas that's on the chopping block so far, and I guarantee you people, right now, I guarantee you, these are the 3 that's about to ask for their release, or TNA gonna release them. Winner, Rosita, and let me see, man. I'm fucking up on y'all. Rosita, Sarita, and Winner. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. You know, when you in the mood, you gotta be in the mood. Oh well, y'all can grill me about that. Who gives a fuck? Fuck you. But yeah, them 3 are on the chopping block. And I'll repeat it again in case nobody didn't get what I said. Sarita, Rosita, and Winner. Them the ones that's gonna be asking for their release. You know why? Because they're not being used properly. And I bet you, it may not be this month, but watch next month, you're going to look at the spoiler, and you're going to be like, damn, the CM Punk brand was right. These 3 did get released it. But if they all don't get released it, then what's going to happen? Because they don't got no future in TNA. They not being used. You know? Just like I said before, this all trickles down to what TNA has done so far. TNA has made one good decision for the people, and that's giving Brooke Tessmacher the TNA Knockouts champion. Some people might say that's a bunch of shit. Some people might say, oh man, CM Punk brand, you stupid as fuck. Why the fuck would you root for a girl who can't wrestle? Actually, Brooke Tessmacher worked her ass off to even fucking become the TNA Knockouts champion. I don't care what y'all gotta say, because at the end of the day, she worked her ass off. Real wrestling fans know that, and I don't care. You can like this video, thumbs down this video, who cares? It's just the truth. Now, WWE, the only thing they done good so far was gave the belt to Layla. But people be saying this, even though this is old, people like, oh, well, she came back from an injury and she automatically got the belt, and that ain't right. What about the other divas? Listen, the other divas and the Divas Champion ain't getting no type of play right now. All the play is going to AJ Lee right now. She in the spotlight. She's in the main event status, which I think other divas deserve to be in, since now she's the general manager, and I don't know how that's going to turn out. I guess we got to stay tuned and watch. But the simple fact is, WWE is telling us it ain't about what we want. It's about what they want and what will sell. So, people want to see AJ Lee. That's what's going to happen, whether you love her, whether you hate her, whether you're a big fan of her, or whatever. That's who's getting the attention right now. It's sad that the Divas Champion ain't even getting that attention, and she holds the belt. So what WWE's telling us, that Divas title don't mean shit. That's what they telling you. It don't mean shit. Shouts out to CM Punk for turning heel on the 1000th Raw. I knew it was coming because he tweeted and even said it. The devil himself is here, or the devil, or whatever he said on Twitter. But I knew he was gonna turn heel. I'm glad he did it. We need to see a heel Punk. I'm tired of him kissing the fans' ass. Fuck the fans, because at the end of the day, if they go disrespect any type of wrestler, and bugging them at 10 in the morning, 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning, and stalking them, you deserve to be disrespected. You deserve to be treated like shit. You deserve that shit. So if he did tell somebody or throw that shit in the fucking trash can, you deserve that shit. Because why would you do that to somebody who's all beat up probably, who's tired as hell? And just like he said on the radio show on YouTube, if I got my headphones on, don't try to rip them off my ears or my head, and just, you know, don't bother me. But people can't understand there's a line between respect and disrespect. And when you cross that line to the disrespect part, what you think you gonna get back in return? Disrespectfulness. Just like on YouTube, you got cyberbullies. You got all types of people talking shit and trying to harass people. And for what? What you getting out of it? You know what I'm saying? You know? What you getting out of it? But back on topic, though. TNA made a bad decision by letting Velvet Sky go, letting Angelina go, and basically letting Karma go. And WWE didn't do any better because they followed right in TNA's footsteps and let Karma go too. That's sad. We didn't even get to see Karma in her match. We didn't even get to see it because basically what Karma did, her character was, you know, her entrance music would play, the Divas would freeze up, she come in the ring, hit her with the implant buster, and that's it. She gets out. She was supposed to have her official match when she came back. She was supposed to have it, but did she get it? No, because WWE released her before she could even get in the ring with Beth Phoenix at WrestleMania. It's sad. It's sad that what they doing to the Diva division is sad as fuck. You know, real men like me, we love watching wrestling. We love watching it, but we watch it for women. It's cool to see your favorite wrestler, CM Punk, John Cena, The Miz, Chris Jericho, Randy Orton, hold up, Super Randy, Super Sheamus, and Super Cena. It's cool if you like all them super people who always win over and over and over again. But we want to see girls. We want to see women. We want to see the Eve Torreses. We want to see the Alicia Fox. We want to see the Natalias. We want to see the Laylas. We want to see divas. We want to see Brooke Tessmacher. We want to see divas. Hands down. We want to see ass. We want to see tits. We want to see pussy. We want to see it. But are we getting it? No, we're not getting it. And you know why we're not getting it? Because WWE and TNA feels that we don't deserve it. That's why. So they get rid of their divas because they know that nobody gives a fuck about them. But in reality, real men give a fuck about them. Now, if you thumbs down this or you thumbs up this, if you thumbs up, you agree, you're not a fag, you love women, you love pussy, you love ass, you love titties, you love the whole 9 yards. You thumbs down this, you're a fag, you love boners, you love sweaty dudes, and you love dicks. Which one are you gonna choose? I'm choosing pussy. But it's sad as fuck that they letting all their divas go. It's sad that we had to see Velvet Sky go, man. Even though she was improving on her in-ring ability, it's sad that she gone. We ain't gonna see the grinding on the road. We ain't gonna see what Taz always say, let the pigeons loose. We ain't gonna see that no more. So let's see where it's going. Let's see where TNA is going to go. Is they going to get more divas? Or are they going to use Rosita? Is they going to use Sarita? Is they going to use Winner now? Or are Winner, Sarita, and Rosita the next ones on the chopping block to leave? We don't know. Only time can tell. But until then, all I got to say is, hey, pick a side. But yeah, man, subscribe. I don't, you know, matter of fact, subscribe, rate, comment. You know, if you want to leave your hate mail, drop it. It ain't gonna offend me. I don't take threats all over the internet. Whatever. Do what you do. If you go subscribe, thank you for your subscription. I promise you that I'll bring you more raw, uncensored shoots like this. I'm the best shooter on YouTube. I said it. Yes, I'm the best shooter on YouTube because I speak real. Shouts outs to all my subscribers already. I love y'all. I thank y'all. Shouts outs to my Twitter followers. Shouts outs to everybody who ever listened to my first ever video. left a comment, rate. I thank everybody for listening to that Kelly Kelly rant. Kelly Kelly rant part 2 coming soon. Because I feel like that was a major hit. I felt like that's what got me to the point where I'm at right now. Was that rant video, that shoot. I feel like that's what made the CM Punk brand a little bit bigger than it is right now. But with this, I'm going to a bigger level, man. I want to thank YouTube for reaching out to me and contacting me on some deals and on some other stuff. I thank you, YouTube, for blessing me with the opportunity to come on here and speak my mind and give my opinions and my thoughts about stuff, and giving me and just allowing me to shoot these rant videos. There ain't plenty good ranters out there besides Wrestling Jesus. Shouts outs to him, because I watch your vids, man. I love them. Real talk. No homo. I love your vids. Shouts outs to Faded. Hell, man. You is something else, man. Like, for real. Hell. That's all I gotta say, man. You inspire me. Yeah, it's just a lot of people, man. Just a lot of people. If I forget, it's cool. I got it. And it's all good, man. Thank everybody for coming to my channel, my page, showing me love, leaving me hate mail, leaving me thumbs ups, leaving me thumbs down. Thank you. I appreciate it. I ain't mad at you. You got your opinion and I got mine. But I don't want to take up everybody's time, man. It's 7:56 in the morning. I got to edit this video, put it together, and put it on YouTube so y'all can check it out and leave your opinions, your comments, your good comments, your bad comments, your thumbs up, your thumbs down. I do this for y'all. The haters, the fans, just the subscribers, the new subscribers, my Twitter followers, just everybody. I do this for y'all. Real talk. I do this for y'all. And that's all I gotta say, man. I feel like now the CM Punk brand channel will be bigger, badder, and everything. And I will be doing the WWE 13/12 rant because I feel like it's necessary. I feel like it's time for everything to just be new. It's time. It's time for somebody to step up and tell the truth. It's time. So, once again, I thank y'all. And that's all I got to say, man. Until next time, fuck you haters. Even though y'all views and I laugh off y'all hate, man. Just like somebody told me to buy a better mic. Well, just like I said before, if you go give me the money to buy me the mic, then buy it for me. If not, shut the fuck up because I'ma still record with this mic. Till next time, man. I'm signing out this motherfucker, man. I got a lot of stuff to do. If you want my Xbox Live gamer tag, I only got room for a couple more. I got another gamer tag. Y'all can add me on that if you want it. Leave me a comment or inbox me. Whatever one comes first, you know. Subscribe to my other channel. You know what I'm saying? Faded Soldier, where I'll be doing all types of stuff, just like I'm doing all types of stuff on this channel. So, again, I'm the CM Punk brand. I'm signing out. I gotta edit this video. I gotta do stuff. Thank you for watching. Till next time, suck the dick.